That was stated by Michael Saylor. And, he's a big Bitcoin guy, part of Strategy, which was also known as a MicroStrategy, which is a company that owns a whole lot of Bitcoin. And they basically create money out of thin air to buy finite asset known as Bitcoin. And how they do that is with stocks. So he came out this morning and talked about how the market has changed. And we know that every single year, the crypto markets change, the cycles change, human behavior changes, brand new technology is integrated. But I thought it was very interesting the post that he made about why this is happening. And after I explain that to you, I'm going to talk about how crypto is changing and also how that is impacting crypto because it looks like I want to say it was 12 different crypto companies that have officially shut down. And we're in a bear market. It very much feels like a bear market. Sentiment is off, and just everything feels completely different than how it felt in the past. And the reason why I say that is because I've been here since 2017. I've been here through multiple cycles. And a lot of times things really, really did feel hopeless. Very, very, very hopeless. I probably the scariest time for me personally was back in 2018, 2019 when Bitcoin broke down below that $10,000 support, hit $7,000 support, and then broke down below $5,000 support. And that was where the miners were profitable at that time. So it was scary to see. And a lot of people are like, hey, if we break down below $5,000, it really can be over. Because again, Bitcoin utilizes a public network, open source network, Bitcoin miners from all over the place. To essentially handle transactions because the miners, the computers are fighting, doing different types of calculations to get those transactions to go through so you can do whatever you want to do with your Bitcoin. And it was a scary time. It was a very different time. And then we had, that cycle was fueled by ICOs, which was a lot of vaporware. Then in 2020 to 2022, we had NFTs and we had meme coins. Meme coins actually kicked that off, and then NFTs kind of were an extension of that. And this cycle feels very different because it's so institutional. Like we have banks that are really just kind of absorbing everything, traditional finance, really. And what they're doing is we're seeing traditional finance basically absorb everything and then continue on the same predatory system, which is why I speak out often a lot about the accredited investor law. But anyways, I'm Wendy O. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, set alerts. And we just talk about crypto on this channel, a little bit of politics here and there because that does kind of fuel the markets. Bitcoin is a hard asset, but more importantly, talk about like light tech and kind of what's happening. And as I've said before, I really think that the next cycle will be driven by AI, very intelligent people that are going to be building these really cool different AI things. And they're going to come up with different types of tokens or just with various microtransactions. So that's my opinion. But anyways, make sure to share this and whatnot. I know I'm streaming a little bit early, but I've got to do it. So the post that